Okay, everybody. Thank you for hanging on with this call. And thank you all if you're watching the replay. Thanks for just taking a few minutes and looking through everything here. So I'm going to give you a quick overview of what we're going to cover here. I'll give you some details on it, and then we'll hop off. There's not really a lot that you need to know as far as new right now. Two things I want to promo that we're doing church-wide, and I want to make sure they're on your radar. Number one, we're doing this thing church-wide called 21-Day Prayer Guide. If you've kept up with Tom's emails that he's been sending out, his update emails on Tuesdays and Fridays, he promoted this in his, I believe it's in his last Friday and last Tuesday promo, and then we also promoted this past weekend in the welcome spot. The 21-Day Prayer Guide is really an opportunity for us to pray together as a church through all of this. Now, this started on May 1st, and we're going to go through the 21st, Thursday the 21st. And so if you've not done it so far, you're only 4 days behind, and it's pretty simple to get caught up, or you can even just jump in on whatever day you want. If you're on the mailing list for FB Maryville, I think you received this in your email. If you're not on the mailing list, or if that email is already off in the either of email trash land, then what you can do is go to fbmaryville.org. There, one of the main sliders at the top of the page is a promo for the 21-Day Prayer Guide. Just click on that and it'll take you right to a PDF. I've got it up here on my screen. In fact, let me share this with you real quick just so you can see what it looks like. Here we go. Okay, so this is what the 21-Day Prayer Guide looks like, quarantine prayer guide. If you scroll down, you've got a little explanation on the sections, and then you'll go through just different prayers for each of the days. You see day 2, day 1, so on and so forth. So hope that makes sense. Just go to fbmaryville.org, and I think that's the best way to do it. And you'll see it there on the homepage. Okay, the next thing that you need to know, and this isn't out yet, but it's coming out. I believe it's coming out this Wednesday. Tom will be promoting this on his Tuesday call, or his Tuesday video. But we are doing a Road to Returning survey. What that means is we want to survey you. We want to survey our church as a whole and get a feel for what your comfort level is as we make the plan to return to corporate worship together. As I've said in the past, we don't know what that's going to look like. It's obviously going to be a process as things get opened back up, and we'll follow any state guidelines as they're given by the governor and then our local city officials as well. But we also want to know what your comfort level is. We want to know how, essentially, we want to know if you're thinking you would return as soon as the state restrictions lift, and then what your expectations would be for returning as far as social distancing is concerned, size of groups, things like that. We really want your input on this because we think your health and your safety is very important, and so we want to take that into consideration. So this week, as you have time, take a few minutes. Like I said, that should come out on Wednesday. Take a few minutes, go through that survey. It should only take 5 or 10 minutes, and let us know what your comfort level is there. And then finally, the last thing I want to go through is the schedule for the weekend coming up. Now, this coming weekend is our last weekend to do the virtual band. After this, we're going to be recording in-house. And so for the May 17th service, we're going to be recording that on May 13th. For the May 24th service, we're tentatively looking at maybe May 20th or May 21st for that. And then after that, we're kind of up in the air. We will likely do, I think that next weekend is June 1st. We'll likely do that. That next weekend is May 31st. So we will likely do that live but just online only. I'll have some more details for you on that next week when we meet together, but that's what we're aiming for there. And then June, we will kind of wait and see what happens as far as the restrictions as they lift in from the state, and we will plan accordingly. So that's what's going on here. If you have tuned in the last couple of weeks, we've talked about summer schedule and everything, and I think most of you should have your summer schedule by now. I will say that I am behind on scheduling at this moment. The editing and all of the editing has taken priority for the moment, but I will be getting that summer schedule out to you as soon as possible. One thing to note on that, you will see here in Planning Center in the next few days, I'm going to be combining the Saturday night service plan with the Sunday morning service plan. So no longer are we going to have a separate Saturday night plan from the Sunday morning plan. We're going to be combining all of that into one plan and doing Sunday morning only scheduling on the Sunday morning plan. So you'll get a request for, if you're, say you're playing, say you're playing keys on Sunday morning, you'll get a request for the 9 and the 10:30 service. And then whoever's playing keys on Sunday night, they'll get a request for the 5:30 p.m. service. Hope that makes sense. If you're on the production team, you've already experienced this because we split things out based on service hours. If you're in the band, this will be new for you, but it'll make sense because you'll get a request for a specific date and a specific time at this point. So once you see that come out, if you have any questions on it, feel free to reach out to me. I'm probably, the way I'm explaining it is probably making it more confusing than it actually is. So if that's the case, do let me know and I'll be happy to clarify that for you. And then finally, just a reminder on the summer schedule, we'll be meeting once we are able to meet together collectively. We'll be meeting at 9 and 10:30 for the morning service, and then the Saturday night service is being moved to Sunday evening, and we'll be at 5:30 p.m. on Sunday evening. Any questions about any of that?
In Planning Center for the 17th.
Wow.
We've got.
I'm an effective communicator.
Rehearsal at 8:30 Wednesday morning, the 13th now.
And I think I'm funny. It's right now, I feel like if you've watched any of the late night shows while people are in quarantine, you hear them like make jokes, but there's no audience for them that laughs back.
Did you hear
Randy?
So
I feel like that.
Randy asked you a question.
Do what?
Randy asked you a question.
Oh, I can't hear Randy.
You should.
I can hear him. That's weird.
That is weird. I can't hear you, Randy.
I guess you'll have to go back and rewatch this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was asking about on the 17th service.
What is happening there? Hold on just a second, Randy. I still can't hear you. Sorry.
He's asking about the 17th service. I can translate.
Okay, Randy, try it again.
The time for rehearsal, Wednesday morning, 8:30?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 8:30 to, and that was originally on Thursday. Did I communicate that with you that we were moving that to Wednesday?
No.
Oh, my apologies, Randy.
Well, no.
I'm sorry.
Wednesday's actually better for me. Anyway.
Is it? Okay. So basically we'll do rehearsal 8:30 to 10. We'll do service recording then from 10 to 11:30.
Yeah. Because that would, I could do either one, but that would actually.
Okay. Great. My apologies on that.
No. I bothered you.
Okay.
From last week, we're going to do the Sunday night services in the chapel when we do get back.
That is correct. Yeah, Sunday night services in the chapel.
Okay. So, but we're going to record the 17th and all that in the worship center?
We're going to record that in the chapel as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Matt, is moving everything to Sunday night, is that a permanent thing? Or is that is Saturday night gone? I've missed the last 2 weeks. I don't know.
No, that's okay. We're just doing that for the summer. We're going to try it out this summer and see see how it is.
Sorry, Randy. I think I cut you off.
No, that's fine. Because I just was going to come in at some point in time and take some of the batteries so I could recharge them, recycle. because they haven't
Yeah.
been discharged. So
Yeah.
we'll just do that at some point in time.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody have any other questions?
No
All right.
question. I just want to say I miss you all. That's all.
Well, Elizabeth, we miss you too. Thank you.
Elizabeth!
Let's get back as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm with you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you need anything, hit me up. I'll post the replay to this video on Wednesday whenever I do my worship night promo. And other than that, hope you have a great week.